This is not financial advice, not legal advice, for entertainment, educational purposes only. Anything I say is my opinion. Please don't make any financial decision based on anything I say in these videos. Listen, you guys who follow me, you know by now that I believe the reverse repo is a very good indicator of the liquidity of these banks and the bad actors that they support, that naked short stocks like AMC, GME, MMTLP, MULN, NEO, SoFi, and just about every stock in the stock market. Like I tell you guys all the time, the only stock I believe is not being naked shorted is Berkshire Hathaway, and I think that is why there has not been any stock splits on that company, because Warren Buffett knows that the lower the price of his stock is, the more open it is to be manipulated by these criminals. But here's the thing. The reverse repo was 132. Now it's down to 104 billion. Okay? They are losing liquidity every single day. Once in a while, they might get a little jump, but then it goes right back down. And this 104 billion, I don't want you guys to forget that this is after the Feds put 500 billion in the reverse repo. So had the Feds not put the 500 billion into the reverse repo, what would this be now? Negative $396 billion. Bottom line is this. The bad actors, they want us to think that they could naked short and engage in this criminality in AMC, GME, MULN, SoFi, NEO, Lucid, and all these other stocks indefinitely. They can't do it indefinitely, because once the money runs out, they're going to be forced to start closing those short positions. And when they do, a lot of stocks that they're manipulating are going to start rising to their real price. Okay, that's what's going to happen. And they're going to be running to bankruptcy court. They're going to be running to Congress looking for a bailout. And let me tell you guys something, and this is just my opinion. I'm not telling you to buy, hold, or sell any stock. But when the situation starts getting out of control, the banks are not going down with the naked shorters. The banks are not going down with them. The banks are going to ask them to fulfill their margin requirements. And once they can't, the banks are going to initiate forced liquidations. Now, I'm not saying they don't work together, because they definitely do. They definitely do. And a lot of times when you or I would have been margin call, the banks gives them a break. The banks let them extend it a lot longer than they would you or I. But once it gets so out of control, like when this reverse repo heads to zero, you know what happens then. If the banks have to make a decision, myself and the naked shorters, the banks are not going to go down with the naked shorters. They're going to push them out the way so that they can survive. So when these naked shorters try to make us think they can continue naked shorting AMC, naked shorting GME indefinitely, this reverse repo is telling us that they can't. This reverse repo is telling us that the liquidity is running out. And eventually, when this runs out, AMC, GME, and a lot of other stocks are going to start rising to their real price. Anyway, please leave some comments. Tell me what you think. Do you think that the naked shorters can keep naked shorting indefinitely? Anyway, have a great day. God bless. And I appreciate y'all on this journey with me.